Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Tonight I'm going to be cooking beef stroganoff, and it should be a stovetop recipe, but I'm going to put it in the slow cooker, leave it cook overnight. So let's grab that ingredients list. Okay, so here's what we need. I'll talk you through how to do it stovetop and how to do it slow cooker. There's a good chance I might need more liquid in with this, but I'll let you know as we go. So grab this, get your slow cooker or stock pot, and let's go. Okay, so the most important thing when using a slow cooker, use cooking spray. It's so much easier to clean it. So I've got the slow cooker ready, and I'm going to just chuck everything in, so let's go. Okay, first up we've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I am going to put it in just to give it a little bit of flavour. So when we put this in, just sprinkle it all over the base. 1, 2. We have a chopped onion going in next. So I chopped it fairly thin. It was supposed to be 200 grams of field mushrooms. This is 375 grams of flat mushrooms. Might as well put more in it. Okay, next up we're going to put our rump steak, which is supposed to be sliced thinly. That's not too thin, but in it goes. Alright, let's see what else we need. Sprinkle 2 tablespoons of flour over the top. Then we want our half a cup of beef stock. I had to use hot water because my beef stock powder has gone all hard and yuck, but you can melt it, so it's all good. I might have to put a bit more water in that, I'm thinking. And we also need half a tablespoon of soy sauce. Later we will be putting sour cream in, but that's when we're nearly ready to serve. Oops, too much soy sauce. And pop some pepper in. I wouldn't put salt in because you've got that within the soy sauce. So pop some pepper over the top. Grab a wooden spoon of some sort and just try and spread that out a little bit. Now I'm going to put this on low for 8 hours, because normally if I do anything in a slow cooker I like to do it low, so it really has time to cook through. So that is not a lot of liquid in there. However, I do have a feeling that it is going to make its own liquid. So that's equivalent of 3/4 of a cup. So I might just put 1/4 of a cup of water in as well, so that will make it up to 1 cup of liquid, just to be on the safe side. Okay, now pop that onto low and set your timer in your mind or your phone, probably your phone, 8 hours, and in 8 hours we'll put the sour cream in, which is 1/3 of a cup. We're going to put some chopped continental parsley over the top and serve with mashed potato. So I'm going to check back in with you in 8 hours. So I'll catch you then. Bye. Good morning. So it's nearly 8 hours since we put this on, and it's looking pretty good. So take the lid off. As you can see, it didn't need any extra water, but it's getting a bit dry, so give it a really good stir. Possibly could have done with a bit of water through the day or the night. I was not going to get up at whatever time it was to stir it or do anything, so it is what it is. I'm going to stir this in, so it's got about technically 18 minutes to go before it's had its 8 hours, so we're just going to put this in. This is the 1/3 of a cup of sour cream. And this will just give it that bit of creaminess. So potentially at about maybe 4 hours, if you're doing it in the slow cooker, I would give it a stir and possibly add maybe another 1/2 cup of water, just in case it has actually used all the water. As you can see, I've revived it by putting a bit of sour cream in it now. This will also help thicken it too. So you don't want too much liquid in it. Now alternatively, if you was doing this on the stove top, it does not take 8 hours. You could do it on high, which technically high would be only 4 hours. I just like to do low, cook it nice and slowly. So that is all stirred back through. I'm going to put the lid back on. I'm going to leave it for a little bit longer for the extra time. So let me talk you through if you are not slow cooking. Okay, are you ready for this? Alright, so if you was not slow cooking, you would heat 1 tablespoon of the oil in a saucepan over medium heat. You add your onion and mushrooms and cook for 5 minutes or until your onion's soft, and then remove it. Then you'd add your other oil, get it nice and hot, and then add that rump steak. Once that's all done, after 2 minutes you'd stir in that flour, increase it to high, add your stock and your wine. And don't forget we added an extra bit of water anyway, so we made it up to 1 cup. So technically your only liquid, if you're doing this not on the stove top, is going to be 1/2 cup of beef stock and 1/4 cup of red wine, which is not a lot of liquid anyway, remember. Season with some pepper, add your soy sauce and bring to the boil. Reduce heat to low and simmer for 8 to 10 minutes or until it thickens and the beef is tender. Put your onion and mushrooms back in and then remove it from the heat. Then you stir in that sour cream, place over low heat and cook for 5 minutes or until heated through, and then you're ready to serve it, sprinkled with your parsley and on mashed potato. So as you can see, it is a quick dish if you choose to do it the hands-on way. I don't have time for doing that at the moment, so for me actually doing it the way I did it in the slow cooker is a lot easier. This is why people do buy slow cookers when they're busy, because that way they don't need to worry about standing over a stovetop for say 1/2 an hour to do that. But of course if you're going to do it over the stovetop, it's about probably how long it takes to make mashed potato anyway. So either way you want to do it, just get in there and enjoy it. Okay, thank you for watching Cooking with Violet Vixen. Don't forget to check out the socials. Instagram is Cooking with Violet Vixen. That is where I will put the recipe and the ingredients list. Okay, I'm going to catch you on our next adventure later. Okay, bye.